We live. We got sound. It's the Big Shot Show. We back. We live.
Yo, niggas, skating on this, bro.
Hey, it's a fact. No tengo nada, pero soy feliz. It's your boy Danny Phantxm in this spot.
Bro.
South Bronx, we in
Big
it.
Shot B.
We're in the illustrious Plug Studios as usual. Welcome back. We missed y'all.
Sad and shit.
I mean, hey, it's a lot to be happy about. Todo malo echado para allá. That means all the bad.
Put it to the side, bro. Nah, this was vibes. This was vibes.
This was a season. This was a season full of vibes. In case y'all know what we're talking about, this is a deep dive into the 2024 season that was the New York Mets run to the to the NLCS, and you know we fell to the behemoth that is the Los Angeles Dodgers, but made a hell of a run. Forever proud of this team,
bro. Proud not even a word, son. Like real shit. Real shit. This is my most favorite team of all time. It's my most favorite.
How long have you been a Mets fan, bro?
Bro, watching baseball since 05. Since 05. So I have the 06 team. I have the 2015 team and the 2022 team.
Those are your top three teams.
Those right. And from me watching Mets baseball, for real, like 06, 2015, 2022. 2024 better than all them squads, nigga. Like I literally had so much fun watching them, bro. Like the playoffs, bro. Like down the stretch in September, shit was getting spooky. Like we were talking about it before the show started. Like they've been playing playoff baseball way before October. Like
facts.
Like they had to really get on a bullshit way before the playoffs. Somehow, some way, they were riding that. They got to that wild card spot on some crazy shit. Unlikely shit. Crazy shit. They go to the wild card series. Crazy shit happening. Like we could bang that. A lot of craziest shit happening in Milwaukee. House of Horrors. We never played well in Milwaukee. Them niggas figured it out in Milwaukee.
Since 07.
Feel me? Like, now we get the Phillies, like, and everybody think the Phillies gonna slap us too. Like, nah, we about to slap these niggas. Like, we really slapped them. Like, it felt good. First time they ever met in the playoffs too. Two big time rivals. First time they ever met in the playoffs. Fire.
Yeah, they did not disappoint.
It didn't disappoint. But even though Philly only won one game, they walked off. It was fire.
And they were in every game.
So I'm like, it was just such a run. We get you
didn't even mention the win, the first in the string of improbable wins at the end of the season, Lindor in Atlanta.
Bro, that's what it was more mentioning it, like them playing to get to the wild card. Like, bro,
right.
I think you said it before the show too. Like what they were doing, like most teams would have folded after a certain point. Would have been folded. Like, no funny shit. When the Mets scored the 4 runs in Atlanta to take the lead, and then they gave it back up.
So about the 6-run eighth?
The 6-run eighth?
Yeah.
And then they gave it right back up and let Atlanta tie the game. Most teams fold right there. Most teams fold right there. Not this nigga. Like, you were like, all right, bet. Well, I got something.
Diaz came back,
secured
the win.
Figured it out. Bro, you know how many times.
Learn how to cover first base.
You know how many times we were really on the brink? Like, we was like, this season is about to just be whack.
Oh, yeah.
And they figured it out. Like, they just figured it out. Like, Lindor hitting the 2-run home run. We get the lead back. We clinch our playoff spot. Fire. Feel me? We go Milwaukee. We take game 1. We feeling great. We lose game 2. We're like, damn, maybe this spark right now. We getting killed in game 3. We're like, oh, shit.
Yo, I don't know if y'all know, but I wasn't aware that in the wild card round, there's no switching home field.
No.
It's all
Milwaukee has all the games.
It's all Milwaukee. When I saw that going into game 3, I was like, yeah, we done. There's no way.
Like that. Oh shit.
Now we good. We straight. It ain't.
But not
back in my crib in DR.
That's the shit though. Like game 3, the 2 home runs happened. I'm not gonna lie like that. Like nigga, like although I'm gonna be very honest with you, most people thought it was over. I'm like, nah, it's just two runs. Like, who cares?
Oh, you're talking about Jake Bauer
and then who was it? Mitchell.
Jose Buto. You did
no. It wasn't them.
It wasn't Milwaukee.
In game 3, I think it was Bowers. Freelick hit the second one.
Yep.
The scrawny kid, yeah. Like he hit they went back to back.
Yep.
So I'm like, bro. I'm like, yo, bro, it's the 7th inning, yo. He might be dumb. Like, yo, it's just 2 runs though. And then I'm telling myself, I'm like, I bet. We get to the 9th inning, I'm like, Lindor walks. I'm like, that's what I needed. I needed him to walk. Like, he took a grown man's at bat. I needed that. Vientos got out. I don't like that matchup for him against Devin Williams. I don't like it. Nemo figured it out. Got a base hit. I'm like, yo, I like the matchup for Alonso because he hits breaking pitches and he likes to throw changeups all the time. Nigga caught it over the middle of the plate. I'm like, oh, the shit came off the bat. I'm like,
is that?
And then, yo, when Freelick's back hit the wall, I'm like, nigga did it. Like, this nigga really did it, bro. Like, yo, he really, bro, I swear I never seen, like, a nigga's season change that fast. Because, bro, like, literally, like, Alonso, we was already at the point.
Pack him up immediately.
Pack him up to, like, nah, he got to stay. That swing literally took him from, yo, fuck, I don't care if he leave. Like, to, like, nah, we got to bring him back.
To must bring back.
Like, yo, he at the top of the priority list. Like, bro, this season was so fire, bro. Like, bro, Lindor just being red hot.
I don't know, just so we don't really zoom past. I don't know if you know that Devin Williams was tipping his pitches.
He had to be.
Yeah.
Bro, yo, he's dominant, bro. Like, it's like, but the thing is, I knew for sure. Like, I knew for sure.
Insane IQ play by the Mets.
I watched that video.
Yeah. The breakdown.
And I'm like,
the John Boy breakdown.
And I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, yo, is that's really the tell? Because my nigga, like, don't even look like much.
Yo, bro, it was that as this,
bro,
versus this.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
That's
I'm like,
what it was.
Like much. I'm like, and I'm thinking to myself, like, yo, Pete probably don't even think about shit like that, bro. Like,
also, it's something that's so easy to see as a viewer at home, as opposed to, like, with the telecast, as opposed to behind the plate.
And at the same time, listen, you still got to hit the shit. Like, Devin Williams has one of the best pitches in the league, and that's that changeup. Like, niggas call him the airbender.
It has the top or the lowest batting average against amongst all pitches in Major League Baseball.
Like, bro, they call it the airbender.
They call it an airbender.
Like, bro, are you fucking kidding me? So I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, yo, he likes to throw changeups. Like, yo, Pete he can hit those, though. He can hit those. If you leave one over the plate, he'll do damage. I didn't expect home run, but he gave me home run. I'm like, oh, I can't believe it. Like, niggas got on the hotline. We were like, yo, we can't believe what we watching. Boom. We finished that. You go to Philly. You take game 1. Wheeler's killing you through 7 innings. Killing you.
Yep.
The minute they took him out, we spanking shit.
Game time.
We spanking shit. Bad. Game 2, I'm not gonna lie, they had me game 2 too. Nigga, I'm like, yo, bro, we might take 2 in Philly. Say fuck all that.
It's over.
Bro, but Edwin Diaz got me tight, of course.
He got you upset.
Got me tight, of course, bro. Not gonna lie, listen, Edwin Diaz, bro, you a war criminal, but you valid though, because every time he done fucked some shit up, he made it back for himself, bro. Like,
he made up for it.
Yeah, like bro. Game 4, nigga. I'm looking at this nigga like, yo, bro, he walks the first 2 hitters in the 9th. I'm like, I can't, you not doing that. Me and Ro, like, I'm about to kill this nigga, bro. I'm about to kill this nigga. Like, there's no way you about to do that right now. Yo. Bro, it's like, bro, there's no way you about to do that right now.
I ain't gonna lie, it was a situation where the Mets were gonna Met until they didn't.
And the nigga figured it out. 101
Bro,
to Schwarber here.
I don't know if any of the franchise, if any of the fan base feels the agony of being up 5 and still not feeling secure about the fucking game, bro.
But you know what this run told me though. Like, this specific run for the Mets, like, a lot of fans do it to themselves.
In what regards? Elaborate on that.
Because, like, I'm watching this Dodgers series. And if you a Met fan that thinks that the Mets could have, like, did anything specifically different to win this series, then you just like trying to find reasons to be upset. Because it's like, nigga, they faced a team that was clearly better than them. They played 6 games.
You have to play perfect.
Like,
the margin of error is so slim.
Like, bro, the team that walks the most in the major leagues, in the National League, is the Dodgers. The team that walks the most hitters is the Mets.
Does not work. And they damn near broke the record for most walks in a postseason series with like 22. They needed 27.
So it's like, With the Mets obviously,
and they still went 6.
They still went 6, and that was just because they can. But I said that like, yo, the Mets can hit with anybody. The Mets can hit with anybody. They can't pitch with everybody. The bullpen. Oh, what was that bullpen ERA in the NLCS? Terrible.
I will say,
it was terrible in the regular
hats
season.
off to Mr. Reed. You did pitch all right at the end of the year in the postseason. I ain't gonna lie. Shout out to Panic. Don't panic.
Ryan Stanek.
Don't panic. Shout out to Ryan Stanek.
Ryan Stanek. Ryan Stanek and Diaz were the only two in the bullpen in the playoffs that seemed to have an idea of what they were doing for the
David Peterson was trying to play the
shout out to my boy David Peterson.
He was trying to play a long reliever role, and he did it adequately.
He held it down. He super held it down.
When the wheels were about to fall off and went and Kodai Senga was in the middle of a spring training start, he held it down.
You feel me? Like, listen, I'm even give my props to Senga, bro. I'm not gonna shit on him.
He popped out.
He popped out.
He gave it his all.
You feel me? And at the end of the day,
I'm confident next season he'll come back and do his thing. Let us know what you think in the comments. By the way, keep your shit. Keep your shit engaged, nigga.
I'm vibing. I'm vibing with Senga. I know he didn't look great against the Dodgers. It's fine. I get it. It was a lot to ask from him anyway.
I'm just proud to say I'm a fan of a team that has a pitcher who has a pitch that no one else has.
Type shit. Like, he got motion to him. Like, you feel me? He got some motion to him. Like, you know, I was listen, like I said, going to like the fans do it to themselves because, like, yo, you know the Dodgers could very well beat you, so don't get upset.
No, we were the underdogs, bro.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Philly can very much beat you. Like, they could beat you.
You weren't the favorites in that series.
You weren't the favorites in the series either. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they other teams.
People were banking on us to get swept in Atlanta and Arizona to make the playoffs.
Exactly. So, you know what I'm saying? So you got to think to yourself, like, yo, like, the opponents get paid too, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if we make the World Series, well, we're hitting on all cylinders right now.
Fumes,
bro. Like,
and
you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, we just making shit happen at that point. Like,
that's what it felt like.
Yeah, like, that's really what it felt like. That we were just making shit happen. You feel me? But I'm not gonna lie, like, it's fun to root for a team like this. Like, you know, we're just gonna make shit happen. And, like, it's just sad that we're never gonna see this again. We gotta say goodbye to this team specifically. Not saying that next year won't have some high character vibes or, you know, we can enjoy, but it won't be the same as this one.
I've never seen a collection of players join the team in the middle of the season and contribute and gel like as a team chemistry wise, whatever you want to call it. Winker. Winker honestly was like the 4th or 5th person, honestly. Because if you recall, they brought up Vientos when Beatty was struggling early in the season.
Yeah.
So you bring up Vientos early in the season. He ends up with 27 home runs on the year and 104 RBIs. Imagine him with a whole season. He missed a month.
He was a team leader in OPS.
Team leader in OPS, gangster.
He was a team leader in OPS. Like, listen, and one thing, what I want to say is from a baseball perspective, not a vibe perspective, but a baseball perspective. This Mets season, not only was it a success because of how far they went, but this season was a success because Mark Vientos looks every piece of a legitimate bat, and that was something that the Mets needed desperately from somebody in their organization.
That was aside. This is not named Lindor or Alonso.
Not named Lindor or Alonso, because even with Lindor or Alonso, the Mets still need bats. That's why you go out and get JD Martinez.
Especially when McNeil wasn't really performing as advertised.
It makes it even more like I need a bat.
Another midseason acquisition from within, Jose Iglesias
comes up from AAA.
Another month after. Bats like 350, bro. The rest of the year,
lightning
335.
Lightning in a bottle because the whole persona.
He's
of
35.
Facts. Always been a good hitter. He's always been a good hitter, but not this.
I loaded up the team in MLB The Show, and they said he was an all-star in 2011.
Yes. 2011?
Yes, bro. 2013, something like that. Like,
well, I think his own lone all-star game was the year DeGrom struck him out. In Cincinnati. He was in Cincinnati. What year was that? 2015. 2015.
So it was 2015.
2015, yeah, because DeGrom struck him out too when he struck out the side. That's the only reason I remember he was there.
Damn, you remember him for striking out game?
Nigga, bro. He was the one was it him that spoiled the immaculate, the potential immaculate inning? Because he caught Kipnis 3 pitches, Vogt 3 pitches. and then
No, I think he sat on his fight.
because I know he fouled some joint off, and
it was gonna be 9 pitches, not 3.
and it was gonna be an immaculate inning in the All-Star game.
Bro, that's a while ago,
Super
man.
vibe. It was a while ago,
And
he's bounced around from team to team.
Years in the minors.
Facts. So,
the post of DeGrom.
Bro, who had showed me a post of DeGrom? His third time around the lineup, his opponent's batting average is .064. Shout out to Jacob DeGrom, bro. Should have never been a yo. Still miss you,
former Met, man.
Yo, love him dearly. Facts. But Jose Iglesias, he is the embodiment of the team. OMG, the OMG Mets. You don't have that without him. He got the song. He got the vibes, bro. Impromptu concert. Me and Ro was there for that, nigga. Like,
y'all went to the concert in person?
Bro, we were there for that, bro. You don't remember I texted you, bro? When you texted me like impromptu concert is crazy. And I just sent you the video, like, bro, niggas is wildin', bro. Like, bro, it was vibes, bro. Like, we did not know that was going on after the game either. Like, we was just macking, and yo, they just still on the field, and it's like, oh, they about to do a concert, bro. Yo, it was lit. Feel me? So, but Iglesias, bro, nigga, JD Martinez being the hitting coach for months, being the hitting coach,
being like, yo, chill, y'all major leaguers, chill.
So I forgot what he told Jose Iglesias, and he just figured it out,
bro. The whole team was batting like 260.
He was fake our batting coach for a little bit, bro. I'm not gonna lie, like
chill.
It was like this season was just like I felt like everybody had a role. Even Harrison Bader,
clutch,
and with his like the pink crop top Mets shirts that he always wear.
Aura
vibes, aura.
It's not 1980s, but you get away with it again. I don't know how.
You know what I mean? Like
them shorties be jacking, bro. I be seeing it in front of the stadium.
He dope.
Feel me? He be having it. Okay, little snow bunnies.
Yeah, like everybody played a part, and I like
Sterling Marte got right hot at the right time.
Marte, bro. It's like, yo, Marte was the dude this year that you just consistently forget about all the time, and then he does something, and you're like, all right, like, oh shit, like we needed that, and he did it.
Nah, for real.
Like, was it game 3? It was game 3 against Philly when he got the base hit to drive in 2 with 2 outs, bro. We was about to leave the bases loaded again.
Yeah,
and he was like, nah, I got you. Like, you feel me? Like, I'm like, yo, shout out to Starling Marte. Like, he can't play right field to save his life anymore, but fuck it.
Yo.
Feel me? Like
11 homers and 70 in what's it called, in 300 at-bats.
Who?
Francisco Alvarez. Didn't play the whole year. Couple walk-off home runs.
I was ready I was ready to jump off the wagon, but then he started killing the last couple games against LA. I'm like, oh, you still got some spunk left to you, kid. But yo, even he had a moment to the walk-off. I was there for that too. I was there for the vibes, bro. Like, I was there for the vibes. Like, bro, he really smoked that shit against Baltimore, bro. Like, I need him to
Were you there for Jesse Winker's walk-off? Helmet throw?
No, I was not there. That was the end of the series.
One of Viento's 2 in a week?
No, I wish. The one, it's his joint against Cincinnati was crazy.
Insane.
Feel me? Like, everybody had vibes this year. Everybody. Alvarez, I need him to step up next year, for sure. But he was great. McNeil, I think he's gonna. Are
we letting the squirrel go?
He's under contract. I think they'll try to shop him. I think they'll try to shop him. But worst case scenario, he ends up being like this super utility guy. That's how I see it.
Listen.
But even when he came out the All-Star break, he was hot real quick. I did 1,000 OPS for like 10 games. I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, we had this Jeff in the playoffs, is lit. But he wasn't that. He broke his wrist.
To show some love to the pitching staff, Manaya's comeback and alteration in the middle of the year after a loss, I say, is the epitome of what the Mets did this year. They took a loss and made it a W. He switched his arm slot, lowered it a little bit.
Chris Sale vibes.
Started striking motherfuckers out. Started bugging out.
He was putting in pain.
Around that same time, Severino in the City Edition gives us, I feel like we hadn't had a good win in them jerseys. Them little gray purple shits. Grimace jerseys.
Complete game shutty.
You didn't even mention Grimace.
We were going to get there. Bro,
complete game against the lowly Marlins. Nonetheless impressive.
But niggas don't go 9 no more. I needed that. He needed that.
Let it facts.
He
A
needed
resurgence,
that.
if you will, and that's what I'm getting to.
He needed that. Feel me? Like
Quintana was looking like Carrasco out there for a little bit.
But then he figured it out. Like, bro, it's just, that's what this team was. Everybody figured it out but Pete. But
yo,
Pete
the whole year.
The whole year. Everybody had their moment.
Back.
Everybody was eating at their own pace, at their own time, except Pete. Pete was just like, all right.
Bro, Acuna. Lil Acuna. Playing MVP for a week.
Bro,
Lindor is out. I gotcha.
He coming through like Lindor who, nigga. I'm like, nah, this kid is
my
wildin'.
family name? You know what I do?
I remember I texted nigga every time he hit a home run.
You text him every time he hit a home run.
Because that's his man. That's his. Listen. Acuna in the minors with a 680 OPS. I'm like, that doesn't do it for me, bro. He's not gonna do shit. But nigga came up to the majors. He started smacking shit.
Last few years, we've seen our fair share of impressive debuts.
True.
With the Mets, Ronnie Mauricio.
We getting that nigga back. He would have been vibey on this team too. He would have been vibey.
He was out for
on
the
this
season,
team
unfortunately.
Man. Yeah. Oh my God.
Vientos, mind you, like I say, Vientos, Iglesias, not Bader, Winker. Those three don't even start the season with us. Marte was hurt. Alvarez was hurt. They don't start the season with us.
Alvarez, he was eating in the beginning of the year, and the pitching was fire. Then he broke his wrist, and he missed so much time.
I really seen the difference in the pitching. It was crazy. The ERA was bumped like two runs.
2 runs.
It's crazy.
That's 2 runs,
crazy.
bro.
And that's a youngin.
Yeah, like
controlling the game. He could literally just now hit the bar.
He got grown men. Like, nah, I'll throw to him. Like,
he got grown men endorsing his ability to control the game.
Yeah, like he could call a game. He keeps you in. Like, he keeps you in it. Like, feel me? All consistently trying to pump you up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's motion. I need that bat to be consistent, and that's it. We on to something, and I believe it because the kid can hit. That was his strong suit. Yeah, he can kick a hit, bro. Like, but at the end of the day, like, it's so many moments. It's like, pick your favorite.
I was just about to say, to kind of give this a timely, for me, arc. Let's get highs, lows, and then for any foreseeable changes or moves that you'd like to see. So high is high, low is low, and then
you go first. What would go? I'm gonna add. What was
the highs?
No.
Not no highs.
Start lows. What was your lowest point of the season, bro?
I know it's cliche amongst Met fans, but nothing really strikes a chord like when one of your players says, "I'm the worst player on the worst team in the league."
Lopez
throwing the glove up. I didn't think it was really like disrespectful per se.
Yeah.
I just seen it as someone throwing in the towel and waving the towel with me, whatever you want to call it. He got released the next day, got DFA'd, right?
Facts.
But the way we lost that game in that manner, and that was like a string of tough losses.
Yeah, we got killed by the Dodgers that series.
And then again, those are teams that later in the season we see and we say, now we got a chance against those guys. But at that point in the season, you felt like you couldn't even get a win against the Pirates, the Nationals. Teams like that, you were like, yo, how are the Mets going to find a way to go this game?
At that point.
11 games under, for me. I didn't look too much to the GRIMACE 6-game winning streak. I thought it would fizzle out and we'd be back to mediocrity. The Hawk Tour shorty.
Yo, she was a part of the
pitch.
year too.
I need to talk to the Mets PR team because if y'all letting her go up there, I need to go up there and for me, throw a first pitch, show y'all what.
So you saying low point for you, 11 games under Jorge Lopez was butt.
Throwing the gloves.
Lowest point. Senga coming back and getting hurt. Yeah, that shit blew my.
Senga coming back and getting hurt.
Yo,
while
that nigga
fielding.
We was shitting on the Braves, bro. Nigga got hurt. We like, here we go again, bro.
Mind you, the Braves had their fair share of injuries this year.
But a lot.
When he came back, I said, yo, this is the edge we need against these other NL East teams.
Facts.
And we ended the season not really with a true 5. So when he came back, I was like, "Yo, bro, we've been waiting, bro. Like this is what this team needs."
It was to the point where, like, bro, like he would have been such a great addition. Like, I'm not saying that he had to do what he did last year, like get Cy Young votes, but it's like, oh, bro, like you're a live arm, bro. Like you a live arm. Like you can get outs We need niggas that can get outs. And the 6 innings versus Atlanta was tough. My lowest point was going to Atlanta, losing that first game. Luckily, it gets rained out the next 2 games, and we figure it out at a later date. But when we lost that first game, I was over. I was like, nah. This shit hurt.
It was over. I ain't gonna lie.
Like, this shit hurt.
Edwin Diaz not covering first. I thought that was the writing on the wall. And something told me we wasn't gonna win that second game because it was understand.
Yeah, I mean they kind of
when you a Mets fan, and you looking at these games, you know the first game is gonna be highly contended for
sure,
right? If not the more of the two. But if the Mets don't win that first game, they're not the type of team that knows how to win a game that the other team is trying to give them.
Facts. Like that's a fact. Like it would be the Mets. Like, y'all clearly gonna split the
Mets
games.
Win. You saw the way that game 2 went, bro.
Facts.
The Mets weren't even there.
Yo, bro,
they were like, they were catching ground balls, like watching. Oh, y'all got y'all run. Yo, they're gonna make it. They felt the energy in the fans.
Facts.
But with the fan, they felt it was like, yo, let's give y'all this win. The Mets too fucking nice, bro.
Nah, but that's y'all both just need a win to get in. Fuck Arizona.
Arizona.
Yeah, y'all just both need a win to get in.
Understand who Atlanta is. That's top op.
That is top op.
I ain't gonna lie. If there's anybody who's violated, and you've seen the way the last few years have ended, they've literally kicked us out of the playoffs.
That's a fact.
Contention.
Yeah, that's a fact.
There weren't many remaining players from that team, so I did notice that.
Listen, when they postponed the games, I was kind of like, yo, good looking. Good looking, because I don't know how that series would have went. I'm not going to lie.
I don't think we tapped in that during that stretch of days, but I don't remember feeling. I remember being upset about the delay. I'm not going to hold you.
Like, everybody was in uproar for it, and I was just kind of like, it is kind of annoying, but I'm like, the way the Mets kind of looked the other day, nigga, I'm not too sure I want to do that.
They was definitely on some bad news bear shit when it was like, yo, you're playing a doubleheader in Atlanta, and then you got to immediately fly back to Milwaukee. I was going to say the West Coast, but more central. Feel me?
And then from Milwaukee back to Atlanta.
Midwest vibes.
Yeah. They went from Atlanta to Milwaukee, from Milwaukee to Atlanta, and then Atlanta back to Milwaukee. So they were just doing the back and forth shit. And I'm not gonna lie. Listen, that for me that was my low. That was my low moment. The high moment for you.
Highest of the highs, 2024 Mets edition. Make sure you leave some in the comments. Let us know what y'all think.
Facts. I want to know, like, for all the Met fans, I want to know what y'all highs was, what y'all lows was, because we got 3 different. We probably have 3 different highs. We had 3 different lows. Like, I want to know what y'all felt too.
We got every tier you looking for. You
Facts.
Word, roll what you gonna roll, smoke what you gonna smoke. All right, stop. Anyways, highest high. I'm not even gonna say. I ain't gonna lie. Highest high for me personally. I watched this highlight so much, you would have thought I was on the roster trying to get my swing to where I could hit 30 homers in the MLB. Because Jesse Winker's walk-off home run, where he threw the helmet, bro, I don't know if it's that he exemplified such rage and uproar the same way I would in that situation.
Yeah.
Damn near disrespectful, some might consider. For me, some opposing teams didn't like. I think the catcher had something to say as usual on the opposing team. Salty. Nevertheless, that he didn't start the season with this team. He was literally on the downturn of his career in terms of stats. You had a shortened pandemic season that he didn't play the best in. He coming back from injuries as well.
And now he's more like a platoon guy now. That's why Washington was using him as. He still could hit. He still could hit right.
This was his third team this season.
Yeah.
In the span of a season and a half or something like that.
Milwaukee last year, Washington this year, and the Mets this year. Yeah, you're right.
And Cincinnati at one point.
That was a long while ago.
Right. That's when I first seen him get into fights and shit. But he actually always came up to bat with a poise that I had to respect. I ain't gonna lie. And that home run, he went Oppo Taco on that into the fan section.
That's a fact.
Orange creatures.
And we needed that one too. Now, like, he gave us moments, bro. And now, and then I'm like, because I'm deep in the trenches. Like when he first came in, he was just trying to fit in. That's what he was saying. Like he just I want to fit in. Like I want to make sure I'm a good clubhouse guy here. La la la. He was just looking for his way to fit in.
You told me verbatim. You said, "Yo, I like this move. We could go run the tape." And you was like, "Yo, this is a solid move." I was like, I didn't know what it was going to do for the franchise, for the team.
Like he wasn't. Listen, regular season, he wasn't like this fucking world beater. But yo, he was like, bro, it's something about having a bat that you could just be like, I know he's gonna do the right thing. In the playoffs, he had the highest OPS on the team in the playoffs for us. Why? Because he just knew what he was doing. Like I don't have to worry about him chasing or like him doing something stupid.
Yo, when he hit that bomb game 3 or game 4 in the second deck in the Coke section, whatever soda company.
Hey. Yes, sir.
We back.
Oh man.
What is your high?
My high for the year? Shit moving intact.
Graphics is crazy.
Niggas moving. Yo, he's still going. That nigga's still going. Bro, my high was it was crazy because this high, like, it didn't last that long because they turned around the next series and just like,
short split.
Yeah, exactly. But taking 3 out of 4 from Philly at home. When Diaz caught that last, who he struck out, was it Schwarber in that last inning when we that Sunday night game? It was Schwarber, right? I'm like, bro, we about to win this whole shit, nigga. Like, yo, bro, we dead ass packing niggas up. Like, we winning big game after big game. Like, yo, we wilding right now. Like,
we looked unstoppable.
I was really on some like, nah, we putting in pain for real. They go to Atlanta the next game and get punched out. Shit really hurt me. But the high, though, that high taking 3 out of 4 from Philly, I'm like, yeah, bro, we moving tack right now. Like, come fuck with us. Like, I like, honestly, like, it don't matter what team y'all are, come and play us.
I remember.
Like,
I was literally riding high going into that Atlanta series thinking, yo, we're going to take 2 out of 3 and we're going to clinch this series.
Oh, yeah. We taking this shit. And it didn't happen that way. Like, it didn't happen that way. But like, yo, fuck it. Yo, but fuck it. We spun the block.
We got it done.
And we got it done. Like,
Grupao.
Roll.
Rob, what's your high? Big Rob. Sweeping the Yankees.
Sweeping the Yankees?
In the Bronx. Sweeping the Yankees.
I ruined
his original high,
which was the Lindor home run to break up the no-hitter in Toronto.
Very clutch.
That shit was OD.
Very clutch.
That shit was OD. That's when Lindor, that nigga had people like, yeah, he might fuck around and win it. Like, everybody was Ohtani. Lindor hit that home run in Toronto. Niggas was like, nah, this nigga might win it. Like, give it to him.
And we win that game.
And we win the game.
And we went on to score like 4 runs.
Yeah, because Alvarez hits a 3-run home run later on in that inning too. He was wilding.
A moonshot like 450 to dead center. He went crazy.
Wilding, bro. But that was Lindor's like, y'all sure y'all don't want to give me that award?
Yeah,
like,
I'm the people's MVP.
Nah,
and we
take it. Sure. Yeah, sweeping the Yankees.
If the Yankees win the World Series, which as a New Yorker, I hope they do.
Them niggas was just like, you know how the Subway Series always is just mad loud. Like, everybody's obnoxious and shit. Like, you know the Yankee fans get obnoxious. It's like, yo, bro, like, listen, I remember we came in and we just beat your asses and y'all threw Gary Cole, y'all threw Luis Hill, like y'all threw
y'all best arms.
Y'all was throwing shit at us. It didn't matter. Like, we slapping shit. Lindor 2 home runs. He has a thing for killing the Yankees. Vientos got in on the action. Alvarez got in on the action in the Subway Series. Like, bro, everybody was like, everybody chipped in Tyrone Taylor, nigga. Generational 4th outfielder.
Insane,
bro. Like,
that catch against LA in the gap. Oh, insane. I saw personally this year 3 home run saves by Tyrone Taylor alone in person. I'm not counting the ones I saw on TV.
As Met fans, we can't be like,
he literally is Gold Glove worthy out there.
Bro, gunning down Bohm on the second. Bro.
Yo, you thought you had a double game?
You thought. Yo, get him out of here, bro. GG's, bro.
One hopper is a Lindor and Lindor the great tie.
Come on, bro. Like, Yeah, come on, man. Like,
it was just perfect.
The synergy. A lot of Mets synergy this year. If you said, if excuse me, front office said, and this goes for y'all too as well, viewing. Tell us one thing you need us to do this whole season to make sure we carry over, make sure we don't fuck with this one thing. What is that one thing for each of you?
in terms of like trying to like keep the vibes or trying to build on the success?
If there's, let's say, go get this guy, don't trade this guy. Make sure you extend this guy's contract. Like, make sure whatever you do, you keep this core or
Yeah, the
these
core
prospects.
stays. Okay.
No, I'm
So-
saying this core of 4 or 3 players, whatever you want to say. Get this pitcher. Make sure you get rid of this guy. Rosmus, give Mark Vientos an extension. Is he up for contract?
I mean, just get rid of his arbitration years and give him some money. Like,
Don't play with it.
don't let him play for fucking pennies on the dollar at this point.
I'll take giving him nigga $12 million right now if I can get him for 2 extra years.
12 million for 2 extra years. That's fair.
This team, they need a horse. They need a number one, a true number one in the rotation, like somebody that could like. One thing that I learned,
proven number one, not somebody who's trying to be number one.
No, proven number one. I need somebody with a history. Like, I do this. Like, one thing that I will say, like, whether or not you think like Garrett Cole's the best pitcher in the world or not, one thing I always respect about the dude,
he's the number one.
He takes the ball every fifth day, and you know what you getting from him. Like, yeah, he gives up his home runs, blah, 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 but I know he's going to do his thing. He's forever going to be in, like, Cy Young conversation. Like, I might give him my home runs, whatever. I might have a
so
bad
when you say
outing.
proven number one, just to clarify, you don't mean a washed up number one. You don't mean
Nah. The Mets need a legitimate number one.
In the prime.
That guy is Corbin Burns. He's a free agent. Go get him. Cy Young Award winner. And he's exactly what I'm talking about.
What were we saying this last offseason?
Well, he's a free agent now, but he's somebody that's been on the radar for a hot minute because it just makes sense. David Stearns used to have him in Milwaukee. Makes sense. He's exactly what you need. Senga's great. Love him when he's right, when he's healthy.
It'd be a much better looking rotation.
He's a much better look. Senga's a much better looking number 2 than he is number 1.
Better vice president than president.
He looks like a better vice president than he does president. That's a fact. Go get yourself a president of that rotation. Corbin Burns pitches to a 2.6 all the time. He's a Cy Young Award winner, so I know what it's like to actually be really at the top of my game. Just bring me that. I just need a guy who's going to take the ball.
What do you have to say about his season in Baltimore?
Did what he normally does. Feel me? Like, now Baltimore year, it didn't end the way that they wanted to, of course, but that ain't his fault. Feel me? Like, he's gonna come in every 5th day and do what you got to do. So to keep the morale high, to keep the spirits high, to keep the people in the locker room like, yo, we were 2 games away from the World Series. Let's go fucking get this thing. You bring in Corbin Burns.